Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to learn about published information. So the big question is, what is published information? Well, in the context of information literacy, published information refers to the content that has been formally prepared, reviewed and made available to the public. You may be asking yourself, why is it even important? Well, it is important because information literacy emphasizes understanding information creation as a process. Recognizing a source as published helps you evaluate its authority and credibility, as the formal publication process acts as a filter that distinguishes it from unpublished or grey lecture. Grey lecture can be maybe like personal diaries or internal memos. So the common examples of published information are sometimes academic, for example, peer-reviewed journal articles, conference proceedings, and university press books. Sometimes they're just official documents, for example, government reports and maybe white papers. Sometimes it's just digital content, for example, the ebooks, the official websites, and even some formally released podcasts. So, published information can be got from library databases. Library databases are searchable collections of electronic full-text articles, citations, and abstracts that have been vetted for quality. Why use the library? Well, it's because libraries pay for access to high-quality, peer-reviewed journals and books that are often behind paywalls on the open internet. For example, we have JSTOR, that's multidisciplinary. We also have PubMed. In case you want an article about health, you could go to PubMed. And we also have Academic Research Complete. You can also obtain this information from academic search engines. They are simply specialized search engines that index scholarly literature across many disciplines and sources, including books and abstracts. For example, we have Google Scholar. Google Scholar is a free tool that focuses specifically on academic material rather than personal blogs or commercial sites. Let's open that and I show you how you can use it to get your articles. So all you have to do is first go to Google Chrome. You can open it. Then you just have to type in Google Scholar. Google Scholar. Yeah. Enter. And you just have to click here and then it opens. So all you have to do is type in the topic that you want to make your research about. For example, I want to make my research about a study of gender-based violence. You can search. So you can see that when I type it in, there are different articles that are being displayed here. As you can see, you can scroll down so that you can see more. Yeah. So these are the different articles that are being displayed about gender-based violence. On this side here we have years. So in case you want to, sometimes when you're given maybe like an assignment to write about a specific topic and you have to make your research, sometimes the professor gives you a range of the time where you're supposed to obtain that particular information. So in case you've been given a year, a specific year, maybe let me select 2025, and you want to get an article about gender-based violence but in 2025, you just have to go to that year and click it. You just have to tap and then it will display. If you want maybe from another year, you can, maybe let me select 2026, you can just click on 2026 and you can see that the year of publishment is right down here. It's there. So that's, you can see that it displays articles from that particular year. But if maybe you want a specific year that is not displayed among these, or maybe you want from a specific range of years, maybe let me say like 2012 to 2025, you just have to go to custom range right here. Then you just have to tap on that, and then you just have to type in the range in which you want to obtain your article from. Like I want from 2012 to 2025, maybe 2026. Then you just have to tap search, and then all the articles that will be displayed will be articles that were published during that range that you've put in the boxes. You can see that this one was published in 2022, this one was published in 2020, this one was published in 2021. You can even sort them the way you want. If you want them to be sorted by relevance, then you just have to click on that. If you want them to be sorted by date, then you just have to click here, sort by date, and you can see that it's changing. It's starting with 2026, but the other one you were seeing was not starting with 2026. So that is it. Under each article, you can see that there is an abstract here that briefly talks about what is in the article. And here we also have the year of publishment, which is right there, and then we also have the names of the author, which are right there. Here on the left side, you can see that we have been given a linked PDF, and when you click on that, it will allow you to go straight to the article and you'll be able to access it for free. So let's go back this side. If you look at the bar right here at the bottom of the search results, it's important because it shows you some useful thing. It actually generates a reference for you. All you have to do is click on the quote here at the bottom, and the list of references in different reference styles will be shown. Like here you can see there is APA, there is MLA, so you just have to click on the one that you want to use. Now, like if you want to use APA, you just have to click on that, and you can copy it and paste it at the end of your work. But what you need to know is that they are not always accurate, so make sure that you check it against APA styles that your university uses and insert in anything that could be missing. So let's close this. You can also click the site. You can also click at the cited by. Let's change the year. Maybe let's get 2026. There is something I want to show you. So normally right here you can click on cited by. So when you click on cited by, it shows you other different articles that reference that article, and it is really useful if you want to find more articles to reference. So here you can see that it displays even more articles about the exact same topic. So that is how you can do it. And also it is very important to look at the number, to know to look at the number that have cited that particular article, because if many people have cited that article, that means that they respect it, and it's probably a better option to use than to use an article that has not been cited by many. So it is better to use an article that has been cited by many people. So that means the information is more reliable. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you've learned something from this video. See you next time. Bye.